Hey everybody, let me show you what I got going on today. I got this HP desktop NV700. Customer came in, says it does not power on. And correcto mundo, we connected it, click the power button, and nothing happens. So how are we going to diagnose it? First, we're going to go to the power supply. It says the power supply is about, I think it's like 6 months old. So it's fairly new, but of course, anything can happen. Doesn't look like a name brand. At least not one of the major name brands. So we're gonna go and give it a check the power supply first. Hopefully it's the power supply. If it is, it's a pretty simple fix. Let's go to it. Here we are with our power supply checker, Dr. Power. So we connect the here we connected the 8 pin. Some are gonna have 4 pins, so 8 pin and then the 20 pin, and hit the power. Shows you the 2 that are connected. These are the 2 main pins to the board, right? You have the SATAs and all that, but it's not really that important because those are not gonna power up the board. So when you come here, basically, if you get no red, it's fine. You know, you got the 5 volts, the 12 volts, the 3 all there. When one of them is bad, it goes red, it beeps, or nothing happens at all. So the power supply is good. We got a different problem. Probably going to be a board level problem. So we're going to go a little deeper with this customer, though. He just wanted me to check his power supply because that's kind of the most common scenario there and the easiest scenario. So if it would be a power supply, you know, he would just go on Amazon, buy a power supply and pop it in. He installed this one himself. So he didn't really want to go into the full diagnostic, which would be a little bit more. Either way, this is a 3rd, 4th gen computer. It's about 10 years old. So he's also concerned with getting in any deeper on such an old computer. Maybe he just grabs his video card, power supply, and pops it into another unit. So I'm gonna take a brief look, just see if I notice anything out of the ordinary. Disconnect. I'm gonna just disconnect anything that's not related to the board. Sometimes you could have another device shorting out the board and not allowing it to power on. So that's what I'm gonna do there. Very basic. If we disconnect everything else, it still doesn't turn on. Also, after that, jump the power pins. You have a bad power button. That is not common, but if your power button is not working, computer not going to turn on. And then from there, then it just boils down to board, CPU, and in this case, if it's a board or CPU, it's just going to make sense to get into, probably something newer. So we'll see how it goes. I'll post up here what I do find. But that's what's going on right here, right now, at PC 911.